I'm just feeling the messages pouring out today. So naturally, we're pulling the cards out for another one. Hello, welcome to your message. If you resonate with this message, you may be resonating with other messages on my channel as well, so go check those out. But it could just be this one as well, if you're passing by. All right, Spirit. Oh my. 2 cards here. 4 of Cups reversed, 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're coming out of stagnation. Something's about to move forward for you. Something that you have been wanting to move forward for a long time too. And you deserve this. This has to do probably with your work, with something you are focused on in your material reality. It could be work, it could be some kind of new venture, new endeavor. It could have to do also too with like just any earthly thing, like a home, moving to a new home, some adventure, some travel, I don't know, something like that is what I'm getting with the 9 of Cups. It's really joyful, it's really beautiful, it's really emotionally fulfilling, and something that you have been wanting for a long time is what I'm getting. It's something that you've had to like push yourself out of stagnation. Maybe you were put in this stagnation by others. But yeah, it's like maybe you've just joined a new team, or maybe there are team members coming towards you. Maybe there are people, collaborators coming towards you. Maybe you're getting ideas for collaborations within whatever you do for work, within whatever you're wanting to create. And I feel like these collaborations are going to be very stable for you. Like they're going to create something new in the world is what I'm hearing too. Ooh, something new, something that the world needs, something that will help people to feel this way, to see this within themselves, this joy, this emotional fulfillment. Something new, something fresh, something that people really need. And you're going to have such a blast doing it is what I'm feeling. You're just going to have so much fun. Ooh. The Lovers. Wow. Okay. Confirmation there. Lovers with King of Cups on the bottom and the 10 of Pentacles peeking out. Ah! What the heck, y'all? What the heck? This energy. Okay. Oh. That just sounded like a pressure release. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is like a pressure release for you. This time, whatever you're going through here, this time, this stagnation that you were in, I feel like there was a lot of tension, a lot of pressure you were having to deal with in your life. And now it's like that pressure is being released. You're able to let your hair down. And with the Lovers here, like there's union within this with something really special to you. That could be like, it's divine union. It's like union with a partner, it could be, and this partner could be a romantic partner. It could be somebody that you're married to, maybe like going deeper into that marriage. It could be somebody that you're in relationships with, going deeper into that, some deeper commitment. It could be a business partner. It could be a friendship that you just like love this friend so much, this business partner that you just feel such camaraderie with. Like it can be anybody, because love goes deep into so many different, in so many different ways. Like it can be deep in so many different ways. Like there's a lot of like soul reflection in this is what I'm getting too. Like this is reflecting back to you who you are really. This is Gemini energy as well. Just getting to do all the things you always wanted to do. I feel like with Gemini, I'm a Gemini sun, so I feel like Gemini kind of has this jack of all trades vibe, where it's like wanting to try all the different things, wanting to do all the things, maybe very skilled at many different things. And I feel like you're going to get that with this. You're getting that in this era. Like that is being reflected back to you, getting to enjoy all the things you love. And it's just so it's so like emotionally fulfilling in a very like strong, expressive way too. I feel like whatever this is like there's strong like masculine expression here. With the King of Cups, it's like he is He is like the epitome of just like the father, like a good father, a good, emotionally intelligent, intuitive, understanding, empathetic father figure. But he has boundaries, right? And I think he's Scorpio energy usually. It's like possibly like some kind of venture that involves structuring something, but this structure is not like hard, rigid, like emperor structure to me. It could involve that a little bit, but it's like, I feel like the structuring of whatever this is, the creation of whatever this is going to feel more like flowing, more emotional in nature. It's going to feel more heart led rather than it being this like sort of fiery, intense kind of, or, you know, like gritty way, if that makes sense. But it's still going to bring this like 10 of Pentacles, this abundance, this crazy abundance, like huge abundance, lush beauty, wealth, total fulfillment in the earthly realm, total all your needs being met and being able to be generous with that and give that to others. Like whatever you're thinking of doing here, whatever's been on your mind or whatever you felt like you have been stagnant and unable to move forward with, this is the thing. Like this is confirmation that this is the thing. Like the cards really can't get much better than that in terms of confirmation. So in this time, this is what's happening for you. Beautiful. And it's like, I'm getting you, you're not gonna have to try too hard with this. Like this isn't, maybe you're used to trying and pushing and like with that King of Cups, it's like, it's gonna feel like it's more of a flow. It's gonna definitely feel like you're taking action and you're sort of like organizing things and structuring things, but not in like a like ducks in a row. Here we go. It's more like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's put that there. That's a good idea. Okay, maybe that can go there. And it's just kind of like, it's creative. It's fun. Flowing. Queen of Swords coming out with the Sun reverse. Ooh, and I'm seeing, ew, 7 of Swords. Ugh. And 10 of Swords reverse is peeking out too. All the swords just suddenly came out with the Sun in reverse. Okay, so that tells me like, Queen of Swords crossed here. That tells me you've possibly had to really be in like keeping your guard up vibes. Queen of Cups, she's peeking out here. Okay, this tells me you possibly have had to have your guard up here, maybe for a time. And maybe in the cycle you've been in, you feel like you've had to really just like put a lot of things in order, communicate a lot, you know, pulling the truth together. Maybe you've been dealing with deception. Well, not maybe, it's here. Deception and trying to put an end to just this like weird, deceptive, confusing, murky energy in your life, whether that's been just like an energy itself around you or somebody or some workplace or some like situation, some group dynamic, some family dynamic, relationship, whatever. And it's like, I feel with the Sun in reverse, it's like you've been maintaining positivity, you've been staying strong, you've been moving forward in it, but it's like, it's not the full expression of who you are. Like you haven't been able to fully express and fully create what you're wanting. And with the Queen of Cups under, it's like peeking out here. You've had to really keep your like emotions protected in this time. With the Queen of Swords here, you've had to pull this side of you out a lot. This cutting, cold, rational, tell it like it is energy. And that's very needed in a lot of energies or a lot of scenarios in our life. I just did a reading about that. It's very needed as a leader, as somebody who if you're wanting to do things in your life and take action and take charge, it's inevitable that there are going to be scenarios in which you have to be cutting and you have to just tell the truth like it is. Because some people just don't get it unless you do. Some people really genuinely, I've realized this in my life, they don't get it unless you are very to the point. Like, there are some people who will do everything in their power to try to not see the truth, even if you're kind, even if you're empathetic about it, even if you're coming at it from an angle that's like trying not to hurt their feelings. Sometimes people just won't get it until you kind of like hurt their ego a bit and cut right to the chase. So you've had to do this a lot, is what I'm seeing, and it's kind of it's taken a lot out of you to do it, but it's like you've maintained who you are and you've maintained positivity. Like, I don't see it as you've been lost in that. I feel like you've actually found yourself a lot through that, but it's like the fuller expression of you is coming through this new cycle where you're not going to have to be so like that anymore. Like, you've learned what that is, I feel, and you've used that a lot, and maybe you still do to an extent. There are things that, you know, need to be tied up or whatnot, and you'll always need to bring that Queen of Swords out. You know, she swings her sword with the truth when it needs to. But the Fountain here, unique to this deck, you're stepping into a time and a portal where like the infinite is on your side. The infinite potential is with you here, and you are transforming into something completely new, completely different. Where you get to have fun and you get to be creative. And the people that are around you are people you feel you can trust, people you feel like you really love, and that you can really have like vulnerable, intimate union with, which is so beautiful. Because is that not what we're all looking for in life? It's a hard thing in this day and age to be intimate and vulnerable with people. Especially with like how many options we have now, right? Like, there are so many options out there, and it's just with convenience and the convenience of our culture and society. It's like, it's so easy for people to backstab and betray each other and to deceive each other and to just move on to something new. But it's so rare to find those beautiful, pure souls who are there for you and who see you for who you are. I just saw 1212 on the timer. But that's coming in for you. You can trust that. And oftentimes it's the minute that we stop looking, the minute we stop searching, and the minute we stop feeling an anxiety or we stop feeling a pressure, I guess is the better word for it. When we allow ourselves to drop the pressure of needing those things and needing to seek those things out, when we're just having fun by ourselves, when we're just enjoying, you know, dancing to the beat of our own drum and flowing, that's often when these things appear. That's often when everything comes to you. So trust your flow right now. Trust who you're becoming. Trust the lessons you've learned. Trust that it's all been for a reason, and that there is clarity coming out of this cycle you've been in, this stagnancy. You'll understand why it was like that. You'll understand the gifts that can give you in the new cycle moving forward. And for that reason, all of it has benefit and beauty. Look at this little light coming in here. This little glowing light. It's so like heavenly, so divine. Ooh. You got a halo, baby. You got a halo around you. You got a good aura. So keep shining brightly and just trust. This is confirmation for you to trust. Spirit's got your back. I've got your back, you know. Anybody resonating with this message, I'm sure, has also got your back. So love yourself. Take care of yourself, and you've got this. I love you. See you in the next one. Okay, bye.